Hello everybody and welcome to the brand new map running on the server. It's actually new for the server, but not new for the game. Basically, I think it's actually one of the first maps released for FS17, but that's not a bad thing, because it's actually very good, this map. I have been just playing around it this morning, just trying to get used to it a bit, and it is absolutely huge, so it's going to be an interesting one to do. Having said that, with it being so big, there may be a few players who have a bit of an issue running it just because of the file size. It's almost 600 megabytes and yeah, it's fairly intensive, but it's not the worst. It's pretty easy to run on the whole, but yeah, just lower end PCs might struggle slightly. Anyway, yeah, we've got some extreme fans here who have been trying their best to get into the server, but the problem is they've all been joining at the same time, in the same second, and it's been doing the server no good. So I had to join myself with a different password, then let everybody in later, which actually seemed to work okay, but yeah, I mean, it caused a bit of disruption to the players trying to join. Anyway, with that all said and done, before I get trampled on or even driven over, we're going to buy some machinery for all of these very happy players, because they've been desperate all day to get a machine and do some work, because it's been on reduced number of tractors. All I did was just start the server up and leave it. And there was only about 3 or 4 tractors for 16 players, which wasn't ideal. So we're going to have, like I say, a decent number of machines, just to make it fair for everybody. I don't know how many we do have actually. I've already bought a fast track. I think we should probably get the smaller one too. I've already bought the bigger one, set to the highest spec, the 8310 I think it is. Let me just see if we can go to the store. There we go. So yeah, as usual, I do most of the buying of machinery off screen, but it's always nice just to see a bit of it. And this is going to consume the money which we have. We started off with a very generous £400,000, which really is pretty good, but I've boosted it up to over 2 million, for obvious reasons. If I don't do that, then it could be a bit slow. I'll buy this as well, and I suppose what we should also do is buy a combine harvester. I should think we do start off with a good one anyway. I haven't looked, but there must be something. Maybe not. Oh well, let me just buy this. We'll get the biggest header too. And then yeah, I'm just going to go buy some more tractors and then everybody should be happy. Well, it looks like we've caused a riot by buying so many machines, because now everybody is fighting over the implements. There's plenty of tractors, but not enough implements, but still, I think dotted around the map there will be other stuff. The only problem is I've been lumbered with poo tractor, which is a bit, yeah, not so good. I am literally driving a lump of poo. Obviously the colour scheme, not the tractor itself. Vulture tractors are very good, but yes, I just decided to buy this pooey thing as a joke. Well, I wasn't actually expecting to get lumbered with it, but I have done, so that kind of backfired. Anyway, is that the way out? Because there seems to be a bit of an issue. Yes, I thought somebody might pick up on it. Yes, it is poo brown. Still, there's always a time to be immature. So it looks like we all have to leave over this bridge. This could be extreme fun. But I'm really looking forward to seeing this map. That's what I'm really doing this multiplayer series for, to explore another map, one we haven't done before. And actually, when it's a big field, when it's a big map like this with big fields, you really do want to be doing it on multiplayer, because really that is the best way of exploring the entire thing. If I did it as a single player series, it would be painful. It really would, because I'd have to try and work in every single field, and it would just be impossible. How on earth did that just happen? The seed drill was lost on the move. Well, I'm sure somebody will take it. Immature players will be kicked, by the way, so you don't need to mention that down below. But I don't tend to do kicking on screen because it just looks a bit harsh, even if there are genuine reasons behind it. Yes, hello. Yes, I know I look like a lump of poo, but it's not my fault. I was trying to get the New Holland, but somebody took it. Still, it could be worse. It could be a smaller tractor. Like a really small tractor. Although, why am I saying that? Because I prefer smaller tractors. Still, oh well. I'm stuck with what I've got. Maybe we can change it later. But yeah, we're all playing Follow My Lead. It's like a load of sheep. We're just sort of going somewhere, but nobody knows where. Shall we see what we actually own? Okay, we don't own much. I think it's going to make it much more fun for multiplayer if we own every single field. So there we go. We now own every single field. Which ones are ready? Let me just see before I get in the way. Not many actually, but there is actually one very close. 18, that's behind us. That's ready. But yeah, you can see where I'm stopped because we now have a backlog behind us. We better move on. In fact, the field to the left of us is ready. Just there. Shame my implement is kind of pointless at this stage. This is a weeder designed for the early growth of a field. In fact, here is an early growth of a field. Maybe we could do something here. But this is the big one. Is this one designed to have fertilizer or seed in it or something? It's got the grass icon. I've never used it before, I don't think. Still, worth a go. It's actually more expensive but smaller than the other one. Yeah, I'll just do this very quickly while everybody sorts themselves out. Well, it's definitely working. Dagwin, can you please get a wheel loader for the pit or a trailer for me? We have loads and loads of trailers, but I can get you a wheel loader. I'll just say yes generically. They can try and guess which one I'm talking about. Definitely wheel loader, but we're going to have to cheat some more money to get that. But cheating in multiplayer is fine, because we make so much money anyway. Even if we remove the money we've cheated later on, we'd still make a huge profit. Yes, this really does look ugly, doesn't it? Better not keep going on about it. I think we'll change it. It was just supposed to be a joke, but yeah, as explained, didn't really go to plan. So let me just buy some. Yeah, let me just buy some money. If any of you could do that. Will that do? It should do. Although wheel loaders are not cheap. Wheel loaders are very expensive. We'll go with the JCB. Somebody said it looks better with yellow rims. I don't know if it does, but we'll try it anyway. Buck rake. That's going to be better than a bucket. Okay, so yeah, I am literally just going to continue here without anybody interfering, because I'm just interested to see what they do. I should think what will happen is somebody will take the forage harvester, there is one, and they'll take it over to a field and do maybe a whole crop harvest or something else. I think I did buy the whole crop header, so they should be able to. Also, we've got the combine, so they should be able to do something with that. That's over there. So yeah, we'll just leave it to them. We may have to buy another combine, thinking about it. Treading. I think you're about to be trodden on by a tractor. Okay, just taking a quick break there. What I've done is I've bought 3 more machines. Apparently 3 players still didn't have any machines at all. Everything had been taken, which really is surprising but very true. Obviously Treading is going to find out later that there is one, but too busy treading on my weeder. So I've just bought a case tractor, one of the small ones, the 1455, is it? I think it is. And also 2 Massey Ferguson combine harvesters with the biggest headers. So we've got 2 40-foot headers, and also we've got the, is it a 45-foot header on the New Holland? So yeah, we've got lots of stuff now. And I should think actually there were a few machines dotted about as well, but they're not always easy to find if they're not tractors, because obviously you can't tab through them. So yeah, everybody has now got something to do. Treading, you do have a tractor, if that's how you spell your name. There is a machine at the store. Hopefully he goes to find it. Because as fun as it is, treading on my weeder, it might get old. I can understand the name. No offence if it does mean something else. But yeah, funny stuff. Anyway, yeah, let me just see what everybody else is doing. Yeah, I think they've all gone to a different field. Let me just see. Was he trading on my thing because he was talking to me? Maybe I just missed his messages. So yes, we have so many fields, and again, until you've actually played in some of these fields, it's very hard to tell the scale of them. Like field 47, it could be not very big at all, but it could also be absolutely huge. It could be a very long field. We'll have to take a look. Field 52 is intriguing. It's like a pyramid on its side. So I'm almost done here. I'll just finish off screen, and then we can move on to a different job. Okay, so everything is going very well here. We've also got a very good speed, connection speed, which makes a huge change. I think the further along you get with the save game in multiplayer, the laggier it gets. It seems to be the case, especially if you start getting bales and stuff. But maybe it's a smoother map because it's got all the basic models in from when FS17 was first released, although I suppose some of these may be mods as well. I don't know the exact release date of this map, but I believe it was probably in about November, December time. I'll have to take a look. But yeah, interesting all the same. Anyway, we're done. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this up, put it in one of the barns over there, and we're going to then go and find a different job to do. I think it's going to be something to do with grass. It usually is, but it just seems to be a very decent thing to do in multiplayer because you can really work as a team, which is nice. Working as a team is always good. I mean, I don't think many people want to join multiplayer to have a punch-up, although it does happen from time to time. Right, I'm going to go in here, sneak in behind, and we will reverse. Are those bales there? I think we actually start off with them. It's very generous. I think you can use... Oh, actually, let me just check. Can you use them or are they models? Let me just see. No, you can use them because I've just knocked them over. Imbecile. Well, somebody will pick them up, I'm sure. We only actually need them if we're going to be doing animal work, but it would have been neater in a stack. Oh well, I've just messed things up. Right, okay, so any other tractors? Yes, there is. We can move on from Pooh Brown. Let me just see. That looks decent. That does look very good, unless we need to have something with a front linkage. Maybe the T5. Probably a better tractor for running something on the front. Right, so who is this? We've got... Looks like we've got two Jakes, I think. And we are somewhere. That's the problem with it being such a big map. It's absolutely huge. Where are we located? Probably not far away at all. There. Field 17. It's the one I mentioned before. We are going to go further afield. We're going to do other stuff. But we need to just start from the beginning, really. The ones nearest to the farm are obviously the easiest to work with. But what I want to do is go and check the scale of some fields. So we're going to drive over to field 52, and there is so much water as well on this map. That is the reason why I've got the water break mod installed, because if, dare I say the word, if one of those people joined the server, they could just go and wreck everything by putting all the tractors in the river. But yeah, that is now totally avoided. So just doing a bit off-roading through the trees. Oh, Blaz, I feel sorry for you. So we're going to go whichever way it is. Yes, I think it is this way. We've got a silage pit there. I'm assuming there are many other silage pits as well. There are some very beautiful areas on this map. In fact, I did use one of them. I did a screenshot of a stream, and that was on the Daggerwind Vlogs video yesterday. And I can't remember where it was actually, but it was very nice. A very well done stream it was. In fact, is that field 52 down there? Yes, I should have turned off. It's over there. But let's be honest, it looks absolutely huge. This map is not small. Ah, here it is. This is the stream. Oh no, it's another stream. Still well done though. Yeah, it's an intriguing map, this. I like it a lot. Perfect for multiplayer. I don't think I would enjoy it quite so much in single player, as mentioned before, just because it's too big. But when you've got 16 other players doing all the work, it's just going to make it so slick. The operation is going to be perfect. Okay, so I don't think anybody's going to be leaving. Chances are it's going to be hard to get a slot in the server. Now, many people have mentioned before, is it not possible to have some kind of system where you kick someone after an hour of playing? Really, no, there isn't a way of having that unless you're kicking them manually. But at the same time, I think, although it's unfair not to get a slot at all, it would also be unfair to kick somebody just because of the amount of time they've been playing. Unless, of course, they're AFK. Because being away from keyboard in a full server is very frustrating. So yeah, those people would definitely be kicked or even banned just because of how annoying it is. So this is field 52 here. I would say the biggest field, but with there being so many fields, that's probably why most of them are small or smaller. It actually makes it much more manageable that way as well. But one thing is for sure, we've got a lot of land to farm. It's going to be good. This is going to be running for 5 weeks at minimum. Every Sunday from about 4 or 5 PM the server will open and you can have fun on here. Just talking about the servers though, I should just mention all these ones called official Daggerwin overflow and stuff, they're not official, I know nothing about them. The only official one is my one, which is called official Daggerwin game server or something along those lines. And I'll also mention when it's actually going to be published as well, when it's online. So if it's online, for example, on a Monday and I've said nothing, then it's not official. Just so you know. Loads of storage sheds over here. So yeah, one thing is for sure, we've got no shortage of fields and we've got no shortage of storage yards. Daggerwin, come and have a look at the BGA where the silage is meant to go. I am really confused. Where is Jake? Where is Jake supposed to be? Let me just see. The only problem with buying all the fields to begin with is, of course, you can't teleport to each area, which is annoying. Jake 1 is there, but it's Jake, who is actually speaking. Where are they? Probably looking straight at them. I usually am doing. Okay, no idea. There. Right, okay, so confusion. Yes, I agree. How do you tip silage? I think you must just tip it into each area. You would have thought. I think we'll just tip and then just go for it. I don't know exactly how it's going to pile up, but we've got tip anywhere, so yeah. It does have to be in a pit though for it to ferment, but I think this is a pit, that's a pit, so it shouldn't be too difficult. You are so popular. I thought I said something else for a second. It's been censored. How weird. Okay, I'll start in the corner. Yep, good idea. We need seed. We do indeed need seed. We may have to get the placeable seed mod installed as well, but for today we're just gonna have to buy seed in pallets, which is a bit slow, but it's doable. Shame you can't just select the amount you want and then buy them. So I'm going to be clicking here for a while. Chris from Greece and TJ Oxbow have almost finished this field here. Oh, and look, there is a cultivator waiting for us. We could get it done in no time with that cultivator. Bit of sarcasm. Sarcasm doesn't always transmit very well over the internet, especially in the comments section. Yeah, word of warning, if you're going to be sarcastic in comments, don't bother, because sarcasm does not carry over. One person might think you're serious and take it as an offensive thing. Anyway, yes, how weird. I should have gone up there. The seed should be hit. Wow, there it is. What a lineup. We have the seed. You know what? We need a trailer. We're going to need a trailer for this seed. So if I go into baling technology, buy this. Skid steer would be good. We could get the skid steer. I will load it up. Hopefully nobody takes it. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. Oh, there we go. Good. There we go. Right, so we've got the forks. I can now begin to load the trailer. Now we've got the seed drill here anyway, so some of it can be just taken straight off the ground, but sometimes you do actually have to lift it over the top. Is that filling up, or shall I just load it? Oh no. Can I just use your drill to push it onto the spikes, onto the fork? Good. Okay, so lift up. Let's go. No! Oh, for crying out loud. Clearly too enthusiastic there. Oh dear. Everybody saw it. Okay, take two. Get down the fork. Right, brake hard. Oh, brake hard and it almost flies off. Try again. It is indeed going in. Good. If the BGA doesn't work, then it will be a bit disastrous, because if you can't ferment it, it's going to be hard to sell. Okay, this time I'm going to do this a bit better and hopefully get a screenshot out of it, or can I just use your drill again to push it onto the fork? Thank you. Very unprofessional, but it works. We'll load up Blaz's trailer in a second. I think we've got too many machines. We might have to just sell one. Oh, come on. That was almost embarrassing. Okay, oh, it's actually going in. Blimey. How many is it going to take? 4 by the look of it. Just don't start lagging, game. We don't want lag. Okay, I'll use your wheel this time. There we go. And we'll tilt it right back so it doesn't come flying off. Oh, tractor in the way. Oh, who's horn spamming? Horn spammers. Okay, this time it's going to go well. Usually if I say something with confidence, it doesn't usually go well at all. But still, we can try it. Okay, that's the highest we can actually lift it. Taking it all. Right, the rest can be moved. I'm pretty sure it is full. I don't think there's any more space in that drill. We can always take some more over to it later anyway. So, yep, loading up time. Hopefully the microphone quality is better today. Hopefully I'm not just saying that and it being awful, because I've been trying to find the best position for it. In the position it was in before, it was actually giving me a bad back because I had to lean forward slightly, but now I've actually set it up properly. It's nice and comfortable for me, but if it's in the wrong place, then it's going to make the sound quality terrible. It's amazing how the positioning of yourself when speaking to one of these microphones is very crucial. If you're too far away, the sound goes very tinny. It's not quiet or anything, you can still hear perfectly, but the bass disappears, and if you're too close, it distorts it. You've really got to be the optimum distance, which I think is around 20 centimetres, I'm not too sure. I am sat currently about 25 centimetres, so it's still not ideal, but I noticed that if you do get too close, the distortion is just extreme. Okay, I'm not going to show any more of this because I'm not the best at stacking these pallets. It tends to get stuck on the forks, so I will return when I have put all of them on here. And yes, if anybody is speaking to me on the chat, I must apologise if you're watching this later, because when I'm concentrating I go oblivious to everything else. Okay, this is failing. See you in a second. Okay, so here is the final pallet ready to go on. Don't fly off, please. There we go. Someone's pinching the pallets. Still, that is on-ish. And the other one is just departing the trailer now. Right, there you go. It's upside down, but yeah. Sort it out amongst yourselves. I have just totally failed with this job. Okay, good. Take it. Take it! Strap. Please. If you strap it, it might pull out the fork. If I can't get it out. It's upside down and it's jammed. Strap it! Ah, I'll strap it myself. Strap it! I can't even get round. There. Right, pull. That backfired. Okay, hilarious moments. I tried to get it off and then I randomly pushed 2 others off. So yeah, things have gone really badly wrong here, but yeah, never been good at it, especially when it's lagging. So we've got a professional at the job here. He's doing it. So yep, experts taking over. Perfect. And it looks like the server's just crashed. So yeah, oh no, there we go, good. Yeah, things would have really been going from bad to worse if it had just gone and crashed. I better keep saving. It does actually save 15 minutes apart on its own, so it wouldn't have been the end of the world, but getting all 16 players back in the server again would have been a nightmare, because 16 players joining in the same second, as mentioned before, it absolutely kills the server. So I have to join on my own and let everybody else in later. Do you want another forager? we can get another forager, but it's going to be a bit expensive. In fact, it's going to be £400,000 or so. Blaz has been... Look at it, he's just thrown it over the top. He's just thrown that pallet over the top of the skid steer. Wow. Yep. Well, I think we'll leave... well, they're probably better than me still, but we'll leave the experts to it. I'm absolutely terrible at that kind of job. I think it's the lag. This is really going wrong. Still, multiplayer is for fun. Nothing else. So, what am I doing? Yes, I've lost my train of thought. We need to buy the forager. We'll buy the crone this time. And we'll then buy the header, which I think... Oh, what are they doing? I just buy them all. I don't know if they're doing whole crop or maize. But we'll get the X-disc. We'll also get the pickup actually, because they could be doing grass. They could be rowing it up, then picking it up. And I think actually while I'm here, they would just annoy the player behind me even more. I'll buy that too, for the other one. Yes, I am definitely annoying them. So there we go. Let's head off. I'll try and grab that cultivator, and then I'll probably attach it and do a tiny bit and then leave it, because I want to see what everybody else is doing. And then it'll probably be time to finish, because the episodes really do fly by, especially when there's plenty of fail. But no, it's a decent map and runs surprisingly smoothly, which is very impressive. We'll see where the forager goes to and then we'll follow. This actually doesn't need to be drilled. It doesn't have to be cultivated before it's drilled. Yeah, I think we'll just take the cultivator back actually. It's just been dumped here. So, hang on, that tractor isn't even powerful enough, is it, for that drill? No idea. Yeah, I don't know if treading is actually going to do that field or if he's just going to leave it there, but either way somebody will take it and do the job. Yeah, we'll put this into this yard here because we haven't been here properly yet. Oh dear. Looks like there's some complaints to the new skid steer stacker. He can't be worse than me though, surely. Oh look, we've got some already on the storage shelves here. Nobody's really been to this yard. Yeah, this is where you want to be. If you're going to join the server next time, we've got fertiliser, liquid fertiliser and seed. So that's where you want to come to if you've got a requirement for them. Right, okay, so what we're going to do now is just go flying up into the air. Because what we need to do is see what everybody is up to. And it's always fun to fly. So, we've got... Wow, they are doing whole crop over here. Whole crop is good. The crone is already here as well. Well, we'll leave them to it. We're going to be leaving the server for today. We're going to be returning next Monday, recording on the Sunday. So I'm not going to keep putting a video out every Sunday, so you're just going to have to remember, unfortunately. I know it's quite hard for those of you who have work and school and everything, but it's quite simple, really. It's going to be every Sunday between 4 and 5 PM BST. That's the opening time. Some people thought that was when it opens and closes. It doesn't open at 5 and close at 6. That would be ridiculous. Opens at 4, 5 or 6 and closes at around 11. So 2300 hours. Sometimes 2200 hours. But yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Maybe we should just check on the store and see if they've sorted themselves out there yet. Cleaning up after me. Yes, looks like they have done, so well done. Well done, everybody. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.